Oh my goodness, folks. Pull up a cozy chair, pour yourself a nice tall glass of sweet iced tea, and let's get down to some serious business because my heart is absolutely pounding right now. If you are anything like me, you've been sitting on the edge of your recliner, clutching your chest, and screaming at the television screen all week long. I swear. Just when we think our favorite soap can't possibly get any more wild, the writers go and throw a whole bucket of gasoline onto the fire. We are talking about some classic, heart-stopping, old-school drama that takes us right back to the golden days of television. You know what I'm talking about, my friends. We've got secret alliances, cold-blooded shootings in grand chateaus, and secrets so dirty they could clog up the entire harbor. Now, let me tell you, if you ask me, we are about to witness an absolute masterpiece of television history unfold. I've been following these stories for decades through the weddings, the divorces, the kidnappings, and the mob wars. And this current storyline is giving me the kind of goosebumps I haven't felt in years. The rumor mill is spinning. The latest General Hospital spoilers are absolutely red hot, and I just cannot keep this excitement to myself for one more second. Let's start with the absolute bombshell that went down at the chateau. Oh, the drama. Sidwell, who we already know is a man you do not want to cross on a sunny day, let alone a dark night, finally put the pieces of the puzzle together. He discovered that Pascal, the man he thought he could trust, the man standing right inside his inner circle, has been playing a double game. It turns out Pascal was secretly working behind his back for none other than our favorite Port Charles kingpin, Sonny. Can you believe the nerve? When Sidwell found out about this ultimate betrayal, he didn't just get angry. No, sir. He went completely, deliciously unhinged. The rage in Sidwell's eyes was enough to make your blood run cold. Before Pascal could even try to wiggle his way out of it, Sidwell pulled the trigger right there inside the chateau. It was a shocking, brutal moment that left Pascal gasping for air on the cold floor, hovering right on the edge of the great beyond. But let me tell you, Pascal wasn't about to go out quietly. Oh, no. When a man is staring down his final moments, he's got nothing left to lose. And Pascal decided he was going to drag someone else down into the fiery pit with him. With his very last breaths, Pascal decided to play his final, ultimate card. He wanted Cullum to pay, and he knew exactly how to make it happen. He looked Sidwell dead in the eyes and dropped the biggest truth bomb of the entire year. Cullum was the one who actually killed Marco. I nearly choked on my popcorn when I realized what was happening. Pascal admitted that he knew this terrible secret all along, and he confessed to feeling a deep, heavy guilt for indirectly causing Marco to be taken out. Talk about a deathbed confession that changes absolutely everything. Sidwell had to stand there and watch the life drain out of Pascal, knowing that his own hand caused the man's death, but now his mind is completely warped by this new horrific truth. His son, Marco, was his pride and joy, and now that he knows Cullum is the real monster behind Marco's death, there is no force on God's green earth that is going to stop him. Sidwell is on a warpath, folks, and Cullum is officially a dead man walking. He is going to hunt Cullum down to the ends of the earth to get his bloody revenge, and you can bet your bottom dollar it is going to be an absolute bloodbath. And how does this all circle back to our beloved Port Charles? Well, we all know that whenever a mob war starts brewing across the globe, the shockwaves are felt right back home, especially by Sonny. Our poor Sonny has been through the absolute ringer lately, hasn't he? Bless his heart. He's been dealing with his bipolar disorder, and we all remember the absolute nightmare of him being drugged with those fake, watered-down medications. That was all a sick, twisted plot cooked up by Ava and Valentine to make him look completely paranoid and unstable. It makes my stomach turn just thinking about how they played with a man's mental health like that. Thankfully, Sonny has finally gotten his head clear and realized the truth, but he is still walking on a razor's edge. He's currently trying to cover up the shooting of John at the boathouse to protect his daughter, Christina, from going to prison. Sonny is trying to play three-dimensional chess with the police, keep his family safe, and now he's going to have to deal with the fallout of Pascal's death and the looming threat of Sidwell. It's a lot for one man to carry, even a man as tough as Sonny. But thank goodness Sonny has got some backup, even if he doesn't always want to admit it. Enter the one and only Jason. The Stone Cold Legend himself is back, and my goodness, does he look good doing what he does best. Jason just got back from that wild rescue mission in Somalia with Anna, where they successfully saved Lucky so he could return home and try to save poor Lulu's life. We all know Jason has a heart of gold hidden beneath that leather jacket and stoic face. Even though Sonny pushed Jason away during his paranoid episodes, Jason is still quietly, loyally standing in the shadows, ready to protect the people he loves. And then we have Carly, the absolute queen of the Metro Court, who is working overtime with Jason to clean up all the legal messes and destroy any evidence that could tie Sonny or Christina to John's death. Carly is a force of nature, a wrecking ball in high heels, and when she wants to protect her family, nobody stands a chance. But even Carly is distracted right now because her own family is starting to crack at the seams. We've got to talk about the sheer scandalous chaos happening over at the Quartermain Mansion. I mean, holy smokes. My jaw has been on the floor for weeks over this. We've got Drew, who is now a big shot United States congressman running around with more ambition than sense. He's been sharing a bed with Nina, helping her with his political campaign, but his eyes and his hands have been wandering to the worst possible place. He has been sneaking around, sharing these wild, passionate, forbidden kisses with Willow. Yes, you heard me right. Willow, the sweet, innocent nurse, the woman who is married to Michael, Drew's own nephew. It is the kind of scandalous, messy, soap opera trashiness that we absolutely live for. Poor Willow is absolutely torn apart by guilt, trying to be a good wife to Michael while secretly burning with desire for Drew. And the absolute kicker? Nina actually caught them kissing. She knows. But instead of blowing the whistle, Nina is keeping her mouth shut because she wants to protect Drew's political career, and she desperately wants to keep her fragile relationship with her daughter, Willow, from falling apart. It is a ticking time bomb, my friends. And when Michael finally finds out that his wife has been locking lips with his Uncle Drew, the explosion is going to shake Port Charles to its very core. Every single piece of this puzzle is connected, and the tension is building up to a fever pitch. We've got Sidwell hunting Cullum for revenge over Marco, Sonny trying to keep his head above water while dealing with the fallout of Pascal's death, Jason and Carly trying to keep everyone out of prison, and a ticking time bomb of a love affair ready to blow the Quartermain family to pieces. These GH spoilers are promising us a wild ride, and I, for one, am buckled in and ready for every single second of it. This is why we love our stories, isn't it, folks? It's the passion, the betrayal, the family loyalty, and the sheer excitement of never knowing who is going to survive the next commercial break. Keep your eyes glued to the screen, because this General Hospital ride is about to get incredibly bumpy, and you won't want to miss a single heartbeat.